Oh, I
yeah,
got a
and then
key.
whatever it got.
Do
what
I
was
save
it?
the
You got a
keys?
key? Okay.
2 of them.
I would save it until like we have a decent amount.
I would be grinding in the morning, grinding games. But I will take my breaks first. Okay, thank you.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, the tutorial.
Ooh. Yeah, you get wood like that.
Oh, and I can build too.
Yeah, and you can like.
Don't look at my screen.
You're not. Here I come.
Okay, don't look at my screen.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hey,
This is a 14-year-old on steroids, but he's not the only one. Taking steroids as a teenager has become a massive trend, and so has posting about it online.
I'm 19, I'm on steroids, and I'm proud about it.
I'm gonna investigate this epidemic and find out who's responsible. And the conversations have led me to you.
I'm not surprised.
And I'm gonna try something I never thought I'd do before. If I touch this, am I still natty?
Maybe not.
The first thing I had to do was find a teenager who looked like he might be juicing.
Let's go try to find some youngins. Wait, that sounds, I don't mean it like that. Any chance you're a teenager on steroids?
No,
You never know with the facial hair.
I'm 32.
Are you a teenager on steroids?
No.
Tell me the truth.
No.
After a while, I realized I might be creeping people out.
How old are you?
20.
You're 20, how old are you? You're 20, damn it.
So I changed my approach to be a little more subtle.
Excuse me, gentlemen. You guys are looking real juicy right now.
How old are you?
19 years old.
I am 19 years old.
Are you on steroids?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Finally, I found some teens on gear, and I wanted to know how it was ruining their lives.
It's been the best thing in the world, honestly. I have no regrets, no complaints, more girls, more attention, got bigger.
It's like a fast forward button, like in a movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, how long have you been training?
9 years?
I've been training for 2 years. So I knew it would put that muscle maturity, that little emphasis, that little oomph. So I was like, okay.
What steroids are you on?
I just got done competing. During that cycle, I was running out of testosterone.
At this exact moment, I'm on.
To my horror, these teens listed steroids I've never even heard of.
So 700 millivanillis, and
If these guys are willing to risk their health in pursuit of getting huge, I knew there must be a good reason.
bigger muscles come with big goth thigh. So, yeah,
What do you mean by that?
goth mommies.
But what about teens not using steroids? I wanted to know if they were feeling any pressure to hop on gear.
How old are you?
18. 18.
You're natty.
Yeah.
Why do you choose to stay natty?
I don't know, because it's healthy.
Okay. Do you have any plans to hop on steroids?
Probably not for the next 10 years,
Okay.
but we'll see how it goes.
Do you ever plan to hop on?
No, not. Maybe.
Maybe. Does any bit of social media play a part of this?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Guys like Togi. It's pretty funny to watch. It's Toji, like it's gotta be Toji. Togi.
Dude, I swear every single person has named him.
Everyone knows who Toji is, obviously. And he was like, why the would you wait 3 years to get a body you could get in 6 months?
Everyone's talking about Togi, bro. This is crazy. I have to talk to him.
I interviewed a bunch of teenagers and asked them what influencers are talking about steroids or potentially promoting steroids, and the conversations have led me to you.
I'm not surprised. A big reason I took steroids is because I wanted to be famous. And it sounds like an ad when I say it, because obviously it worked out. Pursuit of big muscles was 60% of the journey, and then wanting to be famous was the other 40% of it. Now I have my dream physique. I am famous. Like, I got what I needed out of it, and I also have like the negative side effects, but that's all right. That's how it goes. Like, I don't think anybody actually takes steroids with the hope of not having negative side effects.
Togi was right. These teens were having some pretty terrible side effects.
I'm getting like random like nut cramps, like randomly. I don't know.
Testicular pain.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I mean, I had a problem. I had 180 blood pressure. So I was on the verge of capping out, but I mean, I would have looked sick in my casket. But yeah,
Bro, your mindset.
yeah, bro, you just gotta live every day like it's your last, you know? And it could be my last, who knows? The biggest one was acne, of course. I mean, Greg Doucette made a whole video on it, you know, calling me out.
Is his body telling him in Braille to perhaps stop, to maybe think a little?
And I'm losing hair. So, yeah, I gotta.
Hairline check. Are you willing? Are you willing?
Hell no. I don't want to show the hair. There definitely is bald.
Let me see. We will blur it. We'll blur it. Let's see. Nah, no. Oh,
back hair. I look like a fucking gorilla. That shit is like, it's pretty bad.
Oh, I was basically like a female on her period. My estrogen was like 150. Yeah, that was bad. I had mood swings like this. I'd be sitting there, I'd just start crying out of nowhere. I also had milk come out of my... Were you fully informed of all the side effects that steroids could do to your teenage body?
Yes, and I still said f it.
After one of my cycles, my cholesterol came back like worse than a dead person. Like cholesterol that you could never humanly achieve unless you were abusing drugs. And it was like 20 times the risk of having like whatever. My veins clog up on me. So that was scary.
These teens thought they were informed about all the risks, but I asked Dr. Mike Israetel about side effects they may not have heard of. Steroids have the chance to permanently lower your intelligence.
I had no idea about that.
Of course you had no idea. Your intelligence is lower. I'm kidding.
I'm pretty stupid already, so I mean, I think it just balanced it out. I think I got like whatever it's called, the AIDS or OCD or ADHD or whatever the hell it's called.
Did you know that you could get 10% off by using code Jesse on Gymshark.com?
I did not. That's a deal.
You did not?
That's a deal.
If you guys go to Gymshark.com and use code Jesse, it supports me, the channel, and it gets you 10% off. Not only is it going to save you 10%, but you're also going to look absolutely amazing and jacked. And that's why I love Gymshark. Chance of never reaching your full adult height.
Oh, I'm hearing this one now.
After talking to these guys for a while, I realized that they care way more about their appearance than their health and longevity.
No way. Oh God, dude, I'm gonna be short for life.
They didn't care about the risks of starting steroids as a teenager. Like this 14-year-old kid, Cody, who's getting hundreds of thousands of views promoting his underage steroid use. All right. Mr. Cody. 14.
Yeah.
When did you start taking steroids?
About 3-4 months ago, somewhere around there. People call me the Trump King.
What made you decide to be the 14-year-old on Trump?
I want to be a bodybuilder and competitive. I want to have that advantage over people. So I'm going to devote all my time and money towards that to get as big as I can.
Starting as young.
Judge a person not by what they accomplish, but what they had to overcome for their accomplishment. People that are hungry have zero excuses for not pursuing their dreams. And they come back again and again and again. They operate like Willie Jolly, who said that a setback is a setup for a comeback. I've got a saying, if life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. You can get up. You can get up. You can get up. I'm training people to get into their greatness, to begin to develop the courage to pursue dreams beyond their comfort zones. Because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. When you're pursuing your greatness, you don't know what your limits are, so you act like you don't have any. There's never a shortage of opportunities. It's just a shortage of thinking. Because some things are taught and some things are caught. When I was in the 5th grade, they put me back from the 5th grade into the 4th grade. I failed again in the 8th grade. I have no college training. So being identified and labeled as DT, the dumb twin, it gave me a lot of things to overcome. And so there was no one to dispute what was said about me, and I bought it. Even if you are told a lie, faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. You hear it often enough, it becomes your reality. Perception, not challenge, becomes real for you. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. So if you can track failure, you can also track success. You have greatness in you. I don't know you, but here's what I know based upon my own experience. You have greatness in you, that you have the ability to do more than you could ever begin to imagine. You have greatness in you. There's a presence in each and every one of us that waits and listens to the voice of the genuine in yourself. It will be perhaps the only God you will ever have or hear. And if you cannot hear it, all of your life will be spent on the ends of strings that somebody else pulls. When you recognize your greatness, no one will ever pull your strings. You are different. You were created on purpose with a purpose to manifest that purpose through you. You will never exercise authority and dominion over your life until you exercise authority and dominion over what you are not. Most people go through life living the lie that has been told about them. There's something in you that's greater than your circumstances. There's something in you that's greater than the adversities that you're facing. In life, you're either in a problem, just left one, or headed toward one. You have greatness in you.
Every day that you wake up, remember someone else did not. You are alive for a reason. Why on earth are you here? This is your day. You've got a window. You've got another 24 hours because you may not make it to tomorrow. And I'm just wondering what you're going to do with the day. The reason why days often feel meaningless and mundane is because we are directionless. You got to get some direction. I'm just wondering, what are you going to do in this next 24 hours that you did not do? I'm just wondering if you're going to level up 2 millimeters more than you did yesterday. Are you going to get better? Are you going to get stronger? Are you going to get wiser? Are you going to see this thing differently? I'm just wondering, when are you going to see the power of 24 hours? That you did not have to wake up, that God did not have to give you another opportunity to be here, another opportunity to forgive somebody, another opportunity to let it go, another opportunity to look up and get up. I'm just wondering, when are you going to seize the opportunity? Accept where you are. Get cognizant about your money. Get cognizant about your relationships. Where are you mentally? Where are you spiritually and emotionally and financially and economically? Are you driving what you were destined to drive? Where's your health? Where's your heart? Let's get aware of where we are. This is my day to read a new book. This is my day to start a journey. This is my day to make an investment. This is my day to invest in myself. This is my day and this is my time, and it's my turn to crush this day. This is the day I learn like I never have. This is the day I invest like I never have. This is the day I take it seriously. I got one window. I may not be here tomorrow. I'm just wondering if you're gonna rise and see the opportunity. Get up, get up, get up. You've got a day to conquer.
You have to understand, if you don't execute on the plan, if you don't get up in the morning when you're feeling tired, scared, if you don't execute, you're not just cheating yourself. You're cheating your family. You're cheating your employees. You're cheating your team. Whatever you're a part of, it's bigger than you, man.
Hard work works, y'all. See, some of you have dreams and goals, but hard work, you can't get around it. I wish there was a magic wand that I could wave, that your passion, your dream, that thing you want to achieve, it could just happen, but it can't. Hard work is required.
What do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You gotta outgrind them. You gotta get up earlier. You gotta stay up later. You gotta execute, and you gotta go from 7 to 120.
I think a lot of people feel this enormous pressure to achieve this millionaire, billionaire status somewhere in your 20s.
Sun don't stop for nobody, man. Sun don't stop. Sun gonna be up in the morning regardless. That sun is gonna be up.
One of the most important lessons in life that you should know is to remember to have an attitude of gratitude, of humility. Understand where the gift comes from. It's not mine, it's been given to me. Use what I have, use what you have to help others. You know, on your last day, you can't take it with you, but you can leave it here.
I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you.
It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You write the story of your life. No one can write your financial story. No one can write your spiritual story. No one can write your emotional story but you.
Your life has value. Your words carry weight. And when you allow your actions to follow your words, you change things around you. This is who you are. This is the very fiber of the person that I'm talking to in this room.
You know, take advantage of the opportunity that you have at this age and the people that you know to build your life resume. That's what I talk about all the time. You know, it's like, you have the work resume. So what? That means nothing if you're not building up your life resume.
Believe in everything that you are and understand that within you there's something greater than any obstacle you'll ever face. Have faith in your abilities. Work hard, never give up, and there's nothing you can't accomplish.
A person's character is not judged when they ride the wave of success, when everyone chants their name and you want to be their friend. No, your character is put to the test when your back is against the wall.
We didn't come this far to come this far. We came here to be champions.
It's about putting it on the line. It's about pushing yourself and giving it 110% of everything you got.
You simply have to give it everything you have to get it. You need to shut down all negativity.
You will follow me and you will bite your word. You don't want this enough. My life on the line. You hear me? Get your life on the line today. Everything on the line. I'm gonna do the next right thing, not overcomplicate it.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Starve, will die.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Every day that you wake up,
All troops deployed.
remember someone else did not. You are alive for a reason. Why on earth are you here? This is your day. You've got a window. You've got another 24 hours because you may not make it to tomorrow. And I'm just wondering what you're gonna do with today. The reason why days often feel meaningless and mundane is because we are directionless. You gotta get some direction. I'm just wondering what are you gonna do in this next 24 hours that you did not do. I'm just wondering if you're gonna level up 2 millimeters more than you did yesterday. Are you gonna get better? Are you gonna get stronger? Are you gonna get wiser? Are you gonna see this thing differently? I'm just wondering, when are you going to see the power of 24 hours? That you did not have to wake up. That God did not have to give you another opportunity to be here. Another opportunity to forgive somebody. Another opportunity to let it go. Another opportunity to look up and get up. I'm just wondering, when are you going to seize the opportunity? Accept where you are. Get cognizant about your money. Get cognizant about your relationships. Where are you mentally? Where are you spiritually and emotionally and financially and economically? Are you driving when you were destined to drive? Where's your health? Where's your heart? Let's get aware of where we are. This is my day to read a new book. This is my day to start a journey. This is my day to make an investment. This is my day to invest in myself. This is my day and this is my time and it's my turn to crush this day. This is the day I learn like I never have. This is the day I invest like I never have. This is the day I take it seriously. I got one window. I may not be here tomorrow. I'm just wondering if you're gonna rise and see the opportunity. Get up, get up, get up. You've got a day to conquer. If the day's going to be good, I gotta heal from the mistakes that were made yesterday. I've got to believe that I don't have to make the same mistakes. It's time to heal. Today I heal. Today I heal from every mistake that is made. Today I heal from everything that I said that I could have said better, and everything that was said to me that I wish was never said. I heal today from the people that pushed me verbally but did not support me physically, that were never present. Today I heal. I heal from what I did not have. I heal from what I did have that I did not want. Today I heal. After we heal, we have to acknowledge what went wrong. What could I have done differently? What boundaries did I allow to be breached? Relationally, financially, with my investments, with my mindset. Where did I put my energy and I didn't get anything back in return? It's like investing in a vending machine with a sign on it that says out of order. And I'm convinced that many of us invest in people and places that are just simply out of order. And this is why we're drained. And this is why we're tired. And this is why we're weary and well-doing. And this is why the day is mundane and it's the same old, same old. Something's gotta change with you. I'm just wondering if you're gonna repeat the cycle. If the redundancy of mediocrity is gonna continue. We've got purpose and we've got fulfillment and we've got destiny breathing down our necks. Let's accept the truth. This is the only way the day matters if we get aware of what's happening, what's going on. What has my attention? Do I have the attention span of a toddler or a champion? And so once we accept where we are, we accept that truth, we gotta give ourselves time to heal. We gotta learn from not only our mistakes, but learn from others' mistakes. We have to study why we fail, how we fail, and we've got to ensure that we never do it again. If you're going to win the war for the day, you're going to have a high threshold for pain. You will be offended. People will let you down. People will lie to you. Places, circumstances, life will unfold and unravel. This life will knock you in your mouth. But you gotta stay focused. Even when it's painful, even when we're ostracized, even when we're excommunicated and ghosted, it may hurt, but that pain will subside.
Let's show the world what a true king and queen is. Together we will rise, together we will fight. And if God says, together we will fall. Let's be phenomenal today, kings and queens. This is only the beginning. Because this life is not done with you. Your dream is not done with you. Mistakes turn us all into winners. Mistakes turn us all into professionals. There's gonna be days when it seems like it will never happen. The dream will never manifest. The money will never come. The cars will never come. But you gotta fight for something more than material. You gotta fight for the baby that lays in your soul. That burns your chest. Because if you don't feel this fire, then it's not a dream. Get back up! Can you hear me? I said get back up! Because this life is not done with you. Your dream is not done with you.
Our turret has been
See, many of us believe that we don't have what it takes. You have multi-million-dollar potential inside of you, and you don't need a dollar to obtain it. It's all inside of you.
If you're going to crush this day, this week, this month, this quarter, and this year, and if the rest of your life is going to be the best of your life, you're going to have to think differently, plan differently, set the goal, and you're going to have to write it down. You've got to be clear, you've got to get specific, and once you get specific, what you wrote down mandates what you do. I said it before, I say it again. Oftentimes, the day feels mundane and meaningless because we are directionless. Write the vision down. Get clear, get specific, write it down. Document it. Get serious about it. Write it, read it. If you want to see success, then you need to make the planning stages significant, and you need to see the value in the process. We want wealth, but we don't want a plan. We want success, but we don't want significance. We want connection, but we don't want correction. I've got to write it down, and not only write it down, but I need my circle of accountability to correct things that may be wrong. Because if you're trying to build this dream and walk in your destiny by yourself, if you think you can pull it off with no help, with no purpose partner, then it's too small. I'm speaking healing over you. I'm speaking breakthrough over you. I'm speaking that you'll walk into your future, that you'll let go of what was to step into what is. I believe this for you. I believe that as you become and not just do, that what you seek will pursue you. Destiny will begin to chase you down. No matter how far you have sunk, no matter how hard you have fallen, you've got enough grit, you've got enough grace, you've got enough faith, you've got enough courage to stand up. It's time to rise. This is your day. Get up and conquer your day.
Team destroyed a turret. Killing spree.
Instead of the path of least resistance, I'm going to choose the path of most resistance to prepare myself for the journey of my life. And you realize through hard work, you can outwork anybody. No matter how badass they are. It starts with yourself, man. You gotta start diving into those things that you're afraid of. You'll gain confidence by going to a spot against you. It's to be a false reality. In the second life gives you that challenge, all you want to do is go back to what gave you confidence. Is that happy spot? No. What gave me confidence was spending years at a kitchen table trying to learn how to read and write on my own. Realizing I can't learn the way you learn. I can't. I can't learn. What gives you confidence, not being afraid, is overcoming fear. That's what gives me confidence, is facing these things, overcoming them. And maybe not overcoming them every day, but facing them, and facing them, and facing them. Pretty soon like this, it's not in that comfort zone. It's in the discomfort zone is where my confidence is getting built. That's where it's getting built. Happiness, peace, enlightenment, all up here, man. It's all up here. All up here. You just gotta be willing to go and face it. And that's the hard part. The physical standard is not what they need to meet. It's a mental standard you must meet in life.
Killing spree.
I have bad. That's how I live my life. I now know that there is no cap on the human mind. There's no cap. We cap it ourselves. For the most that mindset and you learn to flip that around, that's what made me powerful. And my body followed.
And so I said, I want to do this and give myself a challenge every single day until the fear goes away. And I feel like that's what more of us should be doing. I'm hearing that that's what how you live your life.
So on it, man.
And it helps me feel so much more confident. When you overcome that fear, saying this doesn't have control over me anymore. It's like you can be at so much more peace.
A lot of us speak in hollow words. I used to speak in hollow words. I don't believe it. Everything that comes out of my mouth that's substance is real. We all have these feelings in our bodies, in our minds, in our souls. I act on mine. A lot of us who are afraid of something, we allow our minds to choose the path of least resistance and we go a different route. And I'm afraid of something that's telling me you must do that. Life is one big mind game. And you're playing it with yourself. You cannot lose perspective of where you've come in life.
Legendary!
I'm
has been An enemy has been slain. Shut down. 戦場のどこへも気軽に飛んでいければ An ally has been slain. Team destroyed the turret. Unstoppable. 女の子は家でじっとしていなきゃって誰が決めたの? Slain an enemy. Team destroyed a turret. Slain an enemy.
Hindi ko alam kung saan ako sisimulan. Bigyan ko yan larawan na ikaw ang nag-iisang bituin na sisilbing buwan ng kapiling. Sa likod ng ulat ng tayo.
Victory!
Napapangiti mo ang aking puso. Di mapigil ang puso. Damit ko kung mapapaamit mo amin mo. Iliw sa pabiwatig ng sayo. Yung dahil ko napagpunto na gusto tayo. Kung meron ka, pinabalikan ka. Ano sa larang kang meron ka, ako'y nabihag mo na. Rico.
水中で戦うのは天然の筋トレみたいなものや。尻尾を使って戦うのは簡単じゃないのよ。才能もいるし、いっぱい練習しないといけないんだから。
I give people a different thought process in life, where failure, hell, disappointment, discomfort is a great learning tool. And many people don't understand that, but it's these few moments in life that you have. Like for me, I always talk about it. Rocky 1, round 14. That 1 2-minute and 13-second clip of Rocky getting up when Apollo knocked him down. That one clip, when I was going through a very bad time in my life, I saw what I wanted to be. And it wasn't a guy that won. It wasn't a guy that won everything
Your
he did.
team is
It was
banned.
a guy that kept getting up after being knocked down. So I realized that that 2 minutes and 13 seconds changed my life. That's all it was. I saw something that I needed to be in the world I was living in. Maybe my story will give someone the 2 minutes and 13 seconds they need to change their life. Everybody's got a story. We don't share it on social media. We share our nice life on social media. We all have a dungeon. I'm just willing to talk about mine. Mental toughness isn't something that you sample. It's something that you live in every day. Whenever hardness comes, and you don't know what it is, it may be different for you than it is for me, but you go back to your insecurities. And then when you go back to your insecurities, you then look for comfort within those insecurities. And we all look for that comfort that your mom used to give you when you were sad, when you were sick. We look for our wife and our husband. And it's in those moments. Think differently in hell. The mental standard is you must know how far you've come.
Judge a person not by what they accomplished, but what they had to overcome for their accomplishment. People that are hungry have zero excuses for not pursuing their dreams. And they come back again and again and again. They operate like Willie Jolly, who said that a setback is a setup for a comeback. I've got a saying, if life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Get up, get up, get up. I'm training people to get into their greatness, to begin to develop the courage to pursue dreams beyond their comfort zones. Because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. When you're pursuing your greatness, you don't know what your limits are, so you act like you don't have any.
Your team is picking.
There's never a shortage of opportunities. It's just a shortage of thinking. Because some things are taught and some things are caught. When I was in the 5th grade, they put me back from the 5th grade into the 4th grade. I failed again in the 8th grade. I have no college training. So being identified and labeled as DT, the dumb twin, it gave me a lot of things to overcome. And so there was no one to dispute what was said about me, and I bought it. Even if you are told a lie, faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. You hear it often enough, it becomes your reality. Perception, not challenge, becomes real for you. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. So if you can track failure, you can also track success. You have greatness in you. I don't know you, but here's what I know based upon my own experience. You have greatness in you, that you have the ability to do more than you could ever begin to imagine. You have greatness in you. There's a presence in each and every one of us that waits and listens to the voice of the genuine in yourself. It will be perhaps the only guide you will ever have or hear. And if you cannot hear it, all of your life will be spent on the ends of strings that somebody else pulls. When you recognize your greatness, no one will ever pull your strings. You are different. You were created on purpose with a purpose to manifest that purpose through you. You will never exercise authority and dominion over your life until you exercise authority and dominion over what you are not.
5 seconds till the enemy
Most
reaches
people
the
go through
battlefield.
life
Smash
living
them.
the lie that has been told about them. There's something in you that's greater than your circumstances. There's something in you that's greater than the adversity that you're facing. Life, you're either in a problem, just left one, or headed to one. You have greatness.
I walk in the room now, and I know the hours, years, and decades I put in David Goggins. That's something, it's not on the wall. It's not a trophy on the wall. It's not a medal on your neck. I don't care how you receive David Goggins, because through my journey, I figured out the one piece I was missing. I thought it was cars. I thought it was women. I thought it was money. I thought it was everything. The one piece I was missing was me having the courage to face myself. When I got my work ethic done, those hours I had to spend learning this. When you sit down and you're not smart, and you have a disability, and you still want to be in the top of your class, I didn't just get by. But I realized that I can learn through hard work. And I can get the $1,000 point in school. Like I put in 10 hours more a day than he does. You know how much strength comes from that? When you're sitting down and that guy, that $1,000 point for an hour, and you know I caught him. I have to work to catch you. That's where David Goggins got really invented. Was at a kitchen table with 20 spiral notebooks that were empty. And then they were full. And when you can go through that, I still have them in my storage unit. You go through these spiral notebooks of your life, and you realize this is how I learned. This is unbelievable. It wasn't until I got real sick and my life got real quiet. I went from 205 miles in 39 hours until I couldn't get out of bed. My life was taken from me. And that's when I realized I wasn't taking time to think about what I've done in my life. I did all these things. You don't finish them. I finished a race of life. Now when you receive my medal, I go on. I get in the car and I go. When I started figuring out life, that I was giving so much to take. Once I realized, my God, man, I was this dumb, fat kid being bullied. And now I'm a 180-pound person who lost 106 pounds in less than 3 months. Learn to read, learn to do this, learn to do that. I was like, I need more. I was fueling my mind with everything. And I never took time to say, my God, you came from this day, and you're here. I had come 8,000 miles from where I started. But you never know that. You're still in the $7 a month place. So it's that quiet place. It's that place by yourself. It's those hours or years or decades by yourself in the grip of life. When life has you by the throat and choking you out, and you're sitting there calm because you're trying to figure it out. You're not panicking. You're not quitting. You're not throwing in the towel. You're saying there's a way around this. And when you figure it out, when life has you gripped in a vice, and you can figure that out, that's when you overcome. That's when you overcome. The journey getting there is harder than going through it. You know, so that's what thing about life, man. It's that journey that makes you who you are.
What's up, man? Made it back. Another 24 hours down. It's incredible. I'm proud of you. And I know you don't want to be here. I get it. That state of mind. It's tough. I understand that. But don't quit. Because if you quit, you're going to wind up right back where you started. Remember when you started, how mad and how desperate you were to be right where you are right now? You gotta keep that same attitude, man. You gotta keep moving forward. Keep pushing it.
Don't allow fear of failure and the allure, the attractiveness of playing it safe in life to draw you in. You can't get out of life alive. You got to die to leave here.
You're asleep, ladies and gentlemen. You need your dreams. I'm here to tell you that when you're wide awake, you also need your dreams. You must have your goals. You'll never make it as a wandering generality. You must become specific. If you're going to work tomorrow because that's what you did yesterday, you're not going to be as good tomorrow as you were yesterday because now you're 2 days older and no closer to the goal which you do not have.
I'm telling you to keep going when you face opposition. I'm telling you to keep going when you face adversity. I'm telling you to keep going because
years from now, when you look back, make sure you remember one thing about this moment. That you gave everything you had. That you leaned in on those late nights and those early morning wake-ups. The hours upon hours in the books, the preparation, dedication, and the resilience. That you knew who you were and let it manifest and lead you into the future.
Hello, you can't get out of life alive. So there's no safe position. You can die in the bleachers or you can die on the field. You might as well come out on the field and have a good time, right?
Our turret is under attack.
No problem is permanent. Or you start thinking the problem's pervasive because I haven't handled my finances, my whole world's over. Or because my relationship's bad, my whole world's over. Or all this is happening because there's something wrong with me. Your life is bigger than that.
Our turret is under attack.
People need a new perspective, and you can't do it by just sitting and thinking. You gotta move your body, you gotta change your energy and your focus, because low level of energy, I don't give a damn how smart you are, you're not gonna use all your abilities. But if I get you into a higher state of being, mentally, emotionally, physically, then all of a sudden you start remembering who you are and you start coming up with answers that you never even thought were possible before.
Request backup.
Doesn't it really astonish you that you are this fantastically complex thing? And that you're doing all of this and you never had any education? Never learned that you're this miracle? One of the great wonders of life.
You aren't here to simply survive or navigate foreign territory. No, you were made for this moment.
Most of us have been conditioned not to take a risk. People ask me all the time, what does it take to be happy? And I always tell them it's really simple. One word, progress. Progress equals happiness. If you keep growing, you're gonna feel alive. And if you keep growing, you're gonna have more to give.
When you find a way out of no way, when you find breath that you don't have, when you find energy that did not exist, when you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you find a way.
Doesn't take any motivation, any drive in order to stay down there on a low level. But it calls on everything in you, ladies and gentlemen. You have to harness your will to say, I'm going to challenge myself. Sometimes I have to pull myself out of bed and say, come on, Les. Things I know I should do, I don't do. Things I shouldn't do, I do. I found that the biggest enemy you have to deal with is yourself. There's an old African proverb that says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm.
If you're willing to endure, to hang in just a little bit longer, give just a little bit more, if you're willing to put all of yourself into the task before you, you may just be amazed at what life gives back.
It doesn't matter how many statues, Oscars they give you, or Emmys, or how much money you have in the bank. We've all seen people have all those things, and I get the phone call because they're depressed, or somebody commits suicide in that area. So it's really an inner game, and I think that's what's missing for us today. Everybody's focusing on the outside world, and hell, there's a lot of things in the outside world you'll never be able to control. You can influence, but you can't control it. This, your mind, your emotions, your body, you have 100% control over what you do with these things, and that's where the game is won. You win the inner game, then you win the outer game. But a lot of people spent their life trying to win the outer game, they won, and they're miserable.
We're always worrying. Did I think this over long enough? Did I take enough data into consideration? And if you think it through, you find you never could take enough data into consideration. The data for a decision in any given situation is infinite. So what you do is, you go through the motions of thinking out what you will do about this.
And then when the time comes to act, you make a snap judgment. It's amazing how often it works.
It's necessary that you have the mindset that I can do this. You've got to begin to believe and to fortify that belief and feed that belief by listening to tapes, going to seminars and workshops, by challenging yourself, by stretching yourself.
Don't get so wrapped up in what happened yesterday that you miss out on the opportunities that are waiting for you today. Remember, whenever one door closes, there is another door waiting for you.
So to me, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And so many people are focused on success still, which to me is like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like success is getting what you want. Fulfillment is living what you're made for.
To take the risk of doing what we want, which will work, to the extent that we realize that what I want, basically, what I really want is what you want. And I don't know what you want.
But I never would have discovered what I'm able to do right now if I wasn't willing to take a chance. And you've got to be willing to do that. You've got to believe in yourself.
All right, I want to change the world. I want to make the world a better place. I want to fulfill the promise. I want to make a difference. I want to be different for my own life. I want to be successful. How do you do it? One day, one choice, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 second, one decision at a time.
You want to become a risk taker. You want to raise the bar on yourself. Most people won't do that. See, most people engage in low life living, low risk living. Viscott said if you're not willing to risk, you cannot grow. And if you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. And if you cannot become your best, you can't be happy. And if you can't be happy, then what else is there?
When you're serious about changing, all of you need to do, you don't have to tell anybody you're changing, just do it. Let your life speak, let your life scream, let your life shout, and let it speak so loud it will speak volumes that nobody can ignore it. Don't be offended if somebody else believes in you. You believe in you. You start making good choices. You start making good decisions.
If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
Execute. Execute on the things that you said you were going to execute on. Kobe said, "Why would I pass the ball to you when you haven't even trained properly?" I used to always wonder, like, why is my man hogging the ball? He's like, yo, why would I have confidence in somebody who's getting to the gym late, who's leaving early, we losing, doesn't seem to care that we losing? Why would I give the ball to you? And I'm like, yo, genius. My whole career is contingent upon what you do and what you don't do. Yeah, I'm taking this. They shift my thought process because I'm like, here I am judging from the outside, why aren't you being a better teammate? But the real question is, why aren't you being a better teammate by seeing my energy and matching my energy? Because we're on the same team with the same goals. We have the ability to, no matter what our circumstances are, get better. Well, you don't know me. If you knew me in 2002, you don't know Eric Thomas. That was the 5.0 version. This is the 14. This is the EP14. You don't know who I am. And I would just say to people, yes, it takes a lot of work to become a new model, but it also takes a lot of work to suck, to be average. It takes a lot of work to do that as well. There are a group of people that feel like it's okay not to execute because I'm not feeling okay, because today is not a good day, because all the stars didn't line up. Yo, despite this happening, I owe it to myself to still be the person that I dreamed of being, and this setback will only be a setup for a comeback. We owe it to the people who follow us to not stay where we are, but to take it to that next level. Being in a room with somebody who's executing and operating at a high level, man, I'd much rather put in the work and live this experience. Yo, we have opportunity. You have an opportunity of a lifetime. Whatever you do, don't waste it. Get up and go make it happen. You're already in pain. Get a reward for it. So why would you go through all that pain and not get something for it? To put all those hours in and not transfer those hours to something else. It doesn't make sense not to recycle the pain and get wealth or a successful life or a successful spouse, like whatever, have kids, whatever it is. I was like, it can't end here. I've read the books, I've gone to the conferences, I went to the classes, I got the degrees. Like, it can't end with just life is gonna deal me this hand. You still have to do life regardless of how you come into life. If you come in great, if you come in poorly, it does not matter. You have to do life. And if you're smart, you do life on your terms and you don't let life make you do it on its terms. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this freedom. I'll do whatever it takes. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta get out of your feelings. You know, you woke up, got into it with your spouse or your kids called with something that was going on or you were sick. And so I think for most people, they go wrong because they think it's a feeling when execution is a fact.
There are going to be difficult times in your life. There are going to be times where you have every reason to make an excuse.
Absolutely.
But that won't serve you.
And I look at Kobe and was like, yo, you didn't necessarily live to be 100, but the time you had on earth, you put in work. And then you went and dominated one area, and then you start coming over and say, now I'm coming into some other areas, but I'm gonna bring my greatness over here and I'm gonna kill it. And that's all I'm saying to people. Greatness is in you, activate it. Like, I wake up every day with this, all right, I'm gonna win a Nobel Prize. And it's not about the Nobel Prize, it's not about Norway. It is about if LeBron and Michael Jordan are playing for the finals and Gretzky is playing for the Stanley Cup and somebody else is playing for the pennant, like my pennant is the Nobel Prize, because you don't get that without helping millions of people get from one place in their lives, to another. And so what I do is I figure out where you are and I dare you to come out of where you are to, if nobody ever influenced you, where would you want to be? Like, what do you want? What do you want to do? Not what they want you to do. If you could dream, like, what would your best life look like for you? If you didn't have to impress your mom or your dad, if you didn't have to go to college because your parents went to college, like, what would you really do? And then if they can tell me, and if I can figure out where you want to go, at that point, I can snatch your current reality and help you to build a new reality to help you to get where you go. So for me, it's I gotta get in here and I gotta get in here. And if you let me into these two spaces, I can get you wherever you're trying to get to. Guys, you gotta understand the opportunities that you have. I've been to third world countries where it does not matter how early you wake up. It does not matter how long you stay up. It doesn't matter what your skill sets are. It doesn't matter. You don't have opportunity. You have people all over the world who are dying to get here, literally dying to get here. You have an opportunity of a lifetime, and where much is given, much is required. Like, you got opportunities. You got banks that you can get loans from. You can go online and sell stuff from online. Like, you don't even have to have a store anymore. A storefront, like, you can literally become rich from your watch. So it's like, yo, instead of you looking at everything that's not, look at what is. So absolutely, is there some stuff to complain about? 1,000%. There's a whole bunch of stuff I can complain about. It's a lot of stuff that I can be angry about, but I didn't realize how quick life was. Because life is short, I don't have time to focus on what's not. I've got to focus on what is, then get up and go get it. And for me, it's like, guys, I need you to understand where you are. We are looking for opportunity, and we have it. And so if you can lock in, I need you to get focused. I need you to get locked in. But I'm too scared not to try. Like, I'm too scared not to take the risk.
The only thing standing in your way is you.
That's it. Like, how is that possible? Like, somebody doesn't do what you think they should do and you go off, but then you give you a pass. Like you don't go off on you. But when are you gonna go in the mirror and check yourself? Like why are you giving yourself a pass? Why are you giving yourself an out? But then you didn't finish school, or you didn't write the book, or you didn't do the album, or you didn't go back to school, or you told yourself you was gonna lose weight, and you just let yourself off the hook like, well, you didn't do it for you. I'm saying no, do me a favor. With that same energy you use to hold somebody else accountable, hold yourself accountable. Because here's the deal. You hold me accountable and I change, how do you benefit from that? Use that same energy you use on others. I'm not saying don't hold people accountable, but I'm saying use that same energy on yourself. And you'd be shocked how much further you'd be in life if you just punish yourself, if you put you on punishment. So for me, it's not, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. I look at it, Game 7, this is where the Magic Johnsons, the Larry Birds, like this is where the Michael Jordans are made. This is where the real ballers, this is when the real ballers come out. This is what I signed up for. This is what all the weights were for. This is the eating right. This is the getting up early, going, this is the trainers. Like this is why I went to this school. This is why I got this coach. Like this, I long for this and I live for this. When I see trials and tribulations, I go, it's showtime with a real Eric Thomas, with a Game 7 Eric Thomas. Please stand up, activate, grand slam, boom, it's out of here. So I just look at it as, hey, if you want to complain, go for it. I will rise to the level of the challenge. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Man, let's go, it's time. You got one life to live, it's time to get it done. I don't know who you are, where you're from, but get it done. It's time to listen. It's time to focus. What haven't you been able to accomplish? What has stopped you? What has haunted you? Why are you losing sleep over it? All roads lead back to what you're focusing on and who you're listening to. Energy flows where focus goes. So what are you focused on? If you haven't been able to get it done, today marks the first day of the best days of your life. So where focus goes, energy flows. I'm talking to you. If you're gonna get it done, I need you to listen and focus. At all costs, protect your peace. If you're gonna get it done, you gotta let some things go. Stop waiting to feel like it. Stop waiting until you see it. Stop waiting for somebody to come and save you. Nobody's coming to rescue you. The problem with many of you is that you're focused on your fears. You're focused on the risk more than you are the reward. The prize goes to the hardest worker in the room. The question is, how bad do you want this? The problem with many of you is that you're not tired enough. You're focused on the pain of the process more than you are the glory on the other side. You're listening to the wrong people.
Ano daw? Ano daw?
Welcome to Battle Royale. The match is about to start. Time for the mission. Get ready.
We can land here.
ng AK agad. Uy, dami mong kinetic, dalawa. Ay, mali.
First blood. Trap deployed.
Loko-loko. Shoot. Patay. Toast na boy.
Location exposed.
Ani. Alanganin pa doon.
Engaging the enemies. Enemy down. Enemy eliminated. Engaging the enemy.
Trap deployed.
Pa dito.
Chip terminal.
Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
Tama.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Oo nga. Knockback 2. Palalawag kita dito. Gala muna, gala. BBB. Kailangan nilang maglaro.
The airdrop is coming.
Pero pa dun eh. Nakita pa ako dun eh. Ratchet 4. Tayo ko pa.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Yun. Tago ba tayo? Ang bato na mga init. Boti. Takin mo yan.
I'm going in this spot.
Huwag mo na ako alalahanin. Tayin ko yung mga... May snowboard naman ako kung kayo dito. Kaya naman.
The airdrop is coming.
Hindi niyo pag may sniper, akin niya kami. Watch log.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Arsenal. Sa scope. Bossy.
Don't give up. You can still return to the battle.
Please click here to scan my dog tags.
Your teammate has scanned your dog tags. Wait for the revive flight.
Wala ka. Ang galing eh. Sino pa ba? Sino pa ba?
The airdrop is coming.
Kuha kaya yung loot ko. Kinuha kaya yung loot ko. Ayun ko nga. Ay,
Kill ship ready for upgrade.
Damat. Wait nyo. Kaso nawala yung perk ko.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Yun o, sa bukas. Paabol. Dito lang ako. Sa kaya. Pala.
Engaging the enemy. Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
Naglalag ako ah.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Uy, kotse oh. Apatin ba to? Dalawaan lang.
The safe zone is collapsing.
May tatluan oh. Ay. Okay. May ikaw mag-drive. Pasado.
The airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Punta kayo sa gitna. Sa gitna kayo. Sa gitna.
Trap deployed.
Gitna nga niya.
The airdrop's coming.
Yan.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Fish maybe.
Enemy down. Engaging the enemies.
One shot, one kill. No, kakotse ko nandito na palunod. To, meron ako. Dalawa pa.
Half the teams are eliminated.
Ito na lang pala. Makinis.
Chip terminal is almost ready. Trap deployed.
Kuya M16, parang lang. Parang kumilang ito. Pero 18 lang.
The safe zone is collapsing.
The airdrop is coming.
Good.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Ano gagawin yung stick ko? Oh, yun. Ako na ngayon yung walang mahanap. Banis! Lakad sa tubig. Uy, si Tres! Wait lang, akin na yun. Sige, kukunin ko yun. Okay, magaling. Ito mo, kunin ko nga eh. Gusto na itong unin ko. Diyan. Diyan pwede mamatay. Papa natin yan. Kita iwanan, pre. Bili, sakay! Look! Wait. Paras tayo mamamatay dito ah.
The airdrop is coming.
Bili. Lalakad na naman to. Diba? Sakit!
Two teams left, getting close to victory.
Wait lang. Lakad ka muna.
Almost ready. Airdrop is
Look! Nagugusto! Loko tong uno. Bubuhayin ko yun.
The safe zone is
Pwede hindi.
collapsing.
Ay, wala na. Bye-bye. Awa naman yun. Wawa si Bebe Labs. Ito. Kain. Boy, my friend. Lang ito. Stay lang. I-invite ko na rin. GG's! Sarap nyo! Oh! Parehas lang ano natin, no? Joker yung uno. Ako dos. Rescue ano. Tapos, pare-pares na tayo. Pwede lang. So, ay, sheesh! Lakas mo na.
Welcome to Battle Royale. The
Anong pangalan na ito? Sniper na take mark ko. Pinabul.
time for the mission. Get ready.
Ako tuba! Ay! Ito tayo sa bahay dito.
We can land here.
We can land here.
Bagal lang kasi. Bagal kasi. team. Hindi mo.
First blood.
Kaya mo yan. Kaya niya na yan. Bahala na si Batman. Bahala na si Batman. Okay, ikin. Ito taas eh. Sarap! Tamis yummy. Snowbird po. Bigyan kita. O, kunin niyo to snowboard ko. O, snowboard o. Lapuntahan ko kayo. Pre, o, snowboard. Pre. Gusto niyo ba snowboard? Ito.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Ibigayan kayo. Merry Christmas daw, Merry Christmas. Oh, good day. Tingin naman. Tama. Kantahan ko lang sila, patay na agad sila eh.
The airdrop is coming.
Daniel Padilla. Sa'yo na ang lahat. Daniel Padilla. Tuntay.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Tabi din. Uy, mahulog ako. Mahulog to. Tingin naman. ito yung gusto ko sa wakas.
The airdrop is coming.
Galing, dami yung kinetic na binigay sa akin. Wala. Aray! Mama mo. Maganda. Ah!
Airdrop has been delivered.
Enemy in range.
Look. Mali, ano gamit ko? Garnet pala yun. Gee. Nga. Papalit ko na to.
The airdrop is coming.
Two.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Ito po, ang dami oh.
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
Lo, invincible ba na? Magawa mo. San.
Trap deployed.
Loko-loko din.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Wala na. Walang mamabakla.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Uy, kalaban no. Huli ka. Ama mo. San. Sniper naman ako eh.
The airdrop is coming.
Dito, meron dito sa akin.
Engaging the enemy. Enemy down.
Patay.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Ako kayo. Meron pa dito. Sarap buhay.
Trap deployed.
Tumingin.
Trap deployed.
Ako ba kausap?
The airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Snowboard lang yan. Sabi na snowboard lang yan. Pares lang naman lahat. Long distance tayo, no? Wala. Sino pa? Aray ko! Saan ako dito? Nabahan ako dun, ah. Sino? Habol ako. Tama. Pato.
Terminal is almost ready.
Piggy. Mama mo sa...
The safe zone is collapsing.
The airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered.
One. Sinolo ko na to.
Down to the last 5 teams.
Hindi, bundok lang. Punta kayo sa bundok. Makakita kayo ng laban. Ilan napatay nyo? Loko, kay. Kalaban kay.
Trap deployed.
Ayun o.
Two teams left. Getting close to
The airdrop is coming.
Wala yun sa bilog.
Chip terminal is almost ready. Airdrop has been delivered.
Yung game bilog. Nasa dulo lang yun, nasa dulo.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Pathways to progress, bridges to
Trap
success.
deployed.
Di naman lahat ng skiller dito sa COD magaling eh.
Ammo here.
Klase ko na eh. Klase ko ba ang daming skin. Talo ko. Legendary pa yun. Ikaw talaga, bossing.
So I got the link.
Bahala na si Batman. Bahala na si Batman. Ingat. Ingat. Iglalo ako. Super the super. Kami nga dito yung number ko yung ano pala. Ba? Hintay ka nga. Kayo muna. Ayoko na. Kayo muna. Kayo muna. Bye. Mga loko-loko. Let's look at my videos. What? Why is it copyright? Nah. Wow, ang dami ng views. Tingnan ko nga yung pinaka-popular. Kasi di ko pa nakikita. What the Sigma? 7 likes. 3.2K? Huh? Pinanood yung video ko? What the Sigma? Wow. That's new. Well, that is nice. Ay, my favorite YouTuber. Tingnan natin yung mga video niya ngayon. Kasi tuloy ko natin pinapanood. Wow. What is this?
Boom, 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 bop,
Do you think it's strange that he never wants to stay at my place? Like he always picks the movie or the restaurant. I don't know, it's kind of like we live entirely in his world and only occasionally will he visit mine.
Ay, what is? Yung live.
Breaking live-action One Piece news. We've got the casting for Crocodile and Nico Robin confirmed. Or spoilers, Mr. Zero and Miss All Sunday. And this casting couldn't be better. Nico Robin is played by Lyra Obova, and visually she looks just like Nico. And she's a Russian actress, which Oda himself has said Nico is of Russian ethnicity. And here's the SSR stuff. Joe Manganiello as Crocodile. I couldn't imagine a better actor for it. And
how much money did the cast of One Piece make? Get prepared to feel broke. Taz Skylar as Sanji and Jacob Romero as Usopp are the lowest paid of the Big Five, earning $150,000 per episode. Multiply that by 8 and they walked out with $1.2 million. The character of Nami would be proud of Emily Rudd as she came out of the series making $200,000 per episode, which totals to $1.6 million for the series. McKinyu as the pirate hunter Zoro is the second highest paid actor of the bunch, earning
Water.
Still sparkling mineral with ice or without, cubed or crushed?
Regular water in a regular glass. Thanks.
Right away.
What?
Nothing. Madam, forgive my rude behavior.
Don't tell me your nationality, I'll guess it within 5 questions.
Yeah.
First one, what continent are you from?
Asia.
Asia is too large. Second one, what is famous?
Oh! Hello. Okay. Um, ay yung Milo. Yung Milo. Hindi, wala. Di pa kasi gising si Richard. Kumain na ako. Hindi pa ata. Isa. Han, beauty ba ako? Mm. Okay. Love you, miss you. Wait, may bagong episode na ba yung Wednesday Addams? Hindi na.
I'm assuming scales are sirens. You catch on quick. And that girl, Bianca Barclay, is the closest thing Nevermore has to royalty.
You must be the psychopath they let in.
And you must be the self-appointed queen bee. Interesting thing about bees. Pull out their stingers and they drop dead.
It wasn't an accident. Bianca's behind it.
How do you know?
Doesn't matter. You and I are going to take her down tomorrow.
Wait, you're joining the Black Cats? You're willing to do that? For me?
I want to humiliate Bianca so badly that the bitter taste of defeat burns in her throat.
What do we have here? The runt of the litter.
For the record, I don't believe I'm better than everyone else. Just that I'm better than you.
Hi. What's your talent?
I can read minds.
No, you.
I act as if I don't care if people dislike me. Deep down, I secretly enjoy it.
Did your mother tell you we were roommates back in the day?
And you graduated with your sanity intact? Impressive.
So you finally made a friend, even if it is a plant.
I go for quality over quantity.
Wow. You look.
Unrecognizable. Ridiculous. A classic example of female objectification for the male gaze.
That boy's family was going to file attempted murder charges. How would that have looked on your record?
Terrible. Everyone would know I failed to get the job done. I act as if
Production for the highly anticipated second season of Netflix's hit series Wednesday is officially wrapped in Dublin, Ireland. The new season boasts 12 fresh faces, alongside returning cast members Jenna Ortega, Emma Myers, Joy Sunday, and Hunter Doohan. The show's creators Algo and Miles Miller expressed excitement, saying, "We are thrilled that the entire Addams family will be enrolling in Nevermore Academy this season, along with a dream cast of icons and new faces."
This kid just
Beanie. Oh. Ha? Bukas, 12:30. Okay. Okay. Yes. Bye. Wait. So, right now. Nah. No, 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 no.
Ladies and gentlemen, life will test you. It will push you to your limits. You will face storms, setbacks, and situations that shake you to your core. But in those moments, one thing will determine your outcome, your ability to stay calm. Because a calm mind is a powerful mind. A calm mind sees solutions where others see problems. A calm mind turns obstacles into stepping stones. So today, let's talk about training your mind to be calm in every situation. You've got to understand something deep, something essential, the power of your mind. What needed to be done. He made the shot. He executed. Now, you might be thinking, that's Michael Jordan. He's a legend. He's different. But here's the truth. Fear control him. He didn't let the moment overwhelm him.
No, 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 no. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. It's smooth. Like, nah.